Hello, I thought I'd make a quick vlog, and I just want to say a few things about my neighbor. She is the biggest sweetheart ever. Like, ye- years ago, her husband started with his snowblower getting the snow off my sidewalks, and then like we've helped each other out little by little. Like, I give her stuff, she gives me stuff, and she just gave me a Keurig. She's moving, so I'm so sad. She gave me a Keurig coffee maker with a bunch of Keurig cake cups, and before that, she made me, I think, 4 iced coffees before I had the Keurig, and they were delicious. They were delicious, and like she doesn't ask for anything in return. And today, like 2 days ago, 2 nights ago, I ran out of gas, and I had to call the Cleveland Police Department to come, and because it was really late at night, and at least it became late at night. I left around 11:50. I didn't get home till 2 something. But I had to call because the tow trucks, no one wanted to come and rescue. So I had to, so they came and they pushed me into a spot, and luckily it was right around the corner. Today I get a text message asking me if I want my neighbor to buy some gas to put in my car just so I could bring it around to the corner. And I said yes, and I would, I'm like, I'll pay you for it. And she's like, you don't have to pay me, you don't. And I'm like, then don't. No, she said, no, I will. And so she gave me, and it was more than a gallon. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, no, this is too much. This is too much. She's so nice. She's so nice, and she's going to move. I'm so sad. I'm all broken up about it, and soon she's not going to be here much longer. So I'm really sad about that. I'm really sad. So anything I could do to help her before she moves, I will definitely do. And I do give her things. Like I gave her a few things in return. Like I have to give her things. She doesn't expect anything. No, she doesn't. She doesn't. But I gave her a few things, little things that don't compare to what she gave me, because that's all I had, and I didn't need them. She didn't need them. They were just things that she had that she gave the neighbor. And the neighbor never asks for anything in return. Right. She tries to turn it down, but I insist. Yeah, so I mean, don't get me wrong, she is not out for getting paid back. Not at all. Not at all. She does it out of the kindness of her heart. And like they just did the snowblower on my sidewalk all the time in the wintertime. Whenever it snows, they'll do that for me, and they ask for nothing in return. And I'm like, that's so nice. Um, so, uh, so yeah, I mean that was so nice of her. And if she ever watches this, I want to say thank you, and we want to say thank you to her too. She has been a big source of comfort to Marissa and a big help. She has helped Marissa out so many times, and it will be a big loss to all of us when she moves. We will all miss her. I will miss you, Denise. Anyway, but yeah. And she made me cornbread today. She made me cornbread. After all of this that she's doing for me, she even made me cornbread. And it was so delicious. It was so delicious. Oh my gosh. But, and yesterday, I don't know if I made a vlog yesterday. I don't even remember because I was kind of tired. But, yesterday, um, I got my food stamps, and I didn't owe anyone anything after the food stamps, so they were all mine. Finally, finally, and I called the neighbor because I was out of gas. That's how she knew I was out of gas. So yesterday I called her in the morning and I said, "Are you going shopping?" She said, "Yes." I said, "Could I tag along?" And she said, "Sure." So she took me to Mark's and I shopped, and oh my gosh, it was so nice to shop and get things that, I normally eat. I'm not putting down the food banks because they are so good. The food they give you there, like all the stuff they give you at the food banks, like eggs and milk at one, or lots of snacks at a different one, or your choice of either this or that, or either this or like at the Salvation Army, they'll give you your choice of what you want. They don't force you to take just anything, but it's okay. I mean, if they do, because it's food and it's delicious food and it is healthy food. So the food banks are there for anyone in need, and Marissa was in need. Yes, I was. I was caught in a vicious circle, and finally I made it out of that circle. I finally made it out of that circle. And thank goodness. Thank goodness. I will never charge on my food stamps again, ever. Especially now that I know the food banks are there. You know? So yeah. Anyway, so that's that. I just want to say thank you to Denise for taking me to Mark's yesterday, for making me cornbread, for getting gas and putting it in my car, for giving me a Keurig, she gave me that blue gown that I wear. You see it with the hood. She gave me that too. I mean, she's done so much for me. So thank you so much, Denise. Anyway, and for like snow, using the snowblower on my walkways and everything you've done so much. I can never repay it all, but you've done so much. And then, okay, so that's that. And what else? My sister is upset with me. Of course, I'm always messing up. I am always messing up, and it wasn't completely Marissa's fault. It wasn't completely her fault, but Linda has a right to be upset right now. And she's just upset. She's not angry. She's just upset. Yeah. Yeah. So, my poor sister. My poor sister. And I text her every day. I'm like, "Are you still angry?" She doesn't say yes. She just says, "Why?" And I said, "Because I don't want you to be." And then that's it. Oh my goodness. Or she'll say, "Is there a reason I shouldn't be?" And I don't have a reason. Like, I really don't have a reason why she shouldn't be angry. So, I don't know. So it usually ends there. Is there a reason I shouldn't be? And the first time I said, "I don't know. I don't know." Anyway, but that's that. And I just want to say, going back to the schools a little bit, but I just want to say a couple things because, I haven't heard anything and we cannot share anything right now with anyone except that they are working. Okay. Everyone will know ahead of time when the schools will open so they can enroll their kids if they want to. Okay. All right. All right. So I guess there's no use for me saying anything. Not really. Shouldn't say anymore. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Okay, so that's it. I guess that's it. And on that note, I'm going to end this vlog, and I'm going to say I hope everybody watching has a great evening tonight and a great day tomorrow, and things go your way. All right, bye.